At Arcadia University,
I can be anything.
A researcher.
A creative.
A leader.
An ally.
I can be the first in my family to earn a degree.
At Arcadia, I can impact the world around me.
I can make a difference in my community.
and for those who need it most.
I can explore the world.
Without getting lost in the crowd.
And I can get into the game.
In a way that's unique to me.
At Arcadia,
I gather inspiration.
Then see it come to life.
I take my curiosity to new places.
And discover my life's work.
At Arcadia,
I am bold.
At Arcadia,
I venture beyond.
At Arcadia,
I
Think big.
Class of 2023. And would you please welcome the esteemed Arcadia faculty and administration. Good morning. I am Dr. Jeff Rutenbeck, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at Arcadia University. Welcome to the 2023 commencement. Would all who are able please rise for the national anthem, performed by our very own Destiny God, a member of the class of 2023.
Hi.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job. Wonderful, wonderful, Destiny. President Nair. Oh, sorry, please be seated. President Nair, all are assembled for the 167th commencement of Arcadia University. Oh, no.
That was queued up all wrong, so you're going to hear that one more time later on. Provost Rutenbeck, members of the faculty, trustees, guests, friends, families, and members of this graduating class, it is my honor to declare this 2023 commencement ceremony of Arcadia University open, and we are ready to celebrate.
Today, we celebrate not only what our graduates have achieved, but also all that they will accomplish. And Arcadia Education encourages students to venture beyond the campus walls on research projects, scholarly pursuits, creative endeavors, co-curricular activities, and career readiness programs, all that show the depth and breadth of their commitment and growth. Today, our graduates are ready to rise to their next challenges, where through their professional and personal endeavors, they will change lives, and they will improve the world. To conclude our introductory remarks, please join me in welcoming the Chair of the Board of Trustees at Arcadia University, John Rollins.
Wow. Good morning. Greetings to the class of 2023, to their families, our faculty and staff, and friends of Arcadia. Graduates, I'm sure that you're feeling several different emotions today. Excitement about this day finally having arrived, gratitude for your family and friends, the faculty and staff who have supported you and mentored you throughout your journey here, and maybe even a bit of uncertainty about what awaits. As you prepare to launch into the next chapter of your professional or academic journey, take time to reminisce about the experiences that shaped your time here and the challenges that you have overcome, and importantly, the friends that you have made. You have shown resilience, strength and vision, innovation, and leadership. As you advance in your professional lives, continue to set goals that propel extraordinary achievements. And remember, it's your responsibility to build trust-based relationships with your colleagues. And please remember to acknowledge those who have sacrificed to make your education possible, and look for chances to give back to others in a similar way. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Arcadia University, I offer sincere congratulations to every member of the class of 2023. And I want to thank everyone who has worked with you, supported you, pushed you, challenged you, nudged you, and celebrated with you. Please do remain connected with your classmates, your faculty members, and your alma mater. We are so proud that you are alumni of Arcadia University. It's now my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium the president of Arcadia University, the dancing Dr. Ajay Nair.
You can never have too much Taylor Swift, right? Class of 2023, good morning. When we go crashing down, we come back every time because we never go out of style at Arcadia, right? The class of 2023 has persevered through extraordinary challenges, so today is truly a joyous celebration. 5 years ago, when I arrived at Arcadia, I promised myself I would do something special, something different for your graduation. The idea emerged from the class of 2018 to center my undergraduate commencement address around a song or an artist of their choosing, because we know how powerful music can be in their lives. It's been both exciting and challenging to incorporate artists such as Meek Mill, Drake, K-pop into my speeches over the years. But as we were shaking off the effects of the pandemic, I was walking through the student activity fair at the beginning of the school year when I saw a lively group of students. All I could say was, I was enchanted to meet you. I'm proud to report that I am the first president to become a Swiftie. Some members of the club, including a few from the class of 2023, met me for lunch a few weeks ago to help me prepare for this glorious day. You should know that Arcadia Swifties tried to convince Taylor Swift to join us today. But Taylor is a little busy with a little concert tour in Boston and she couldn't join us. But in her stead, the Swifties are well represented in our audience today. A special thanks to the students that helped me with this speech, but especially the members of this graduating class. Bryn Simon, an English major who is starting a master's program in Wales after graduation. Acting major Natalie Beller. And Natalie, I believe we have a picture of you, a young Natalie with Taylor Swift. Natalie has been accepted into the MFA Acting for Stage and Screen program at Edinburgh Napier University in Scotland. And we also had some help from Keanu Graham, a studio art major, A studio art major whose senior thesis was Swift-inspired. Keanu designed an app in the style of purchasing tickets for a Taylor Swift concert out of frustration with the Ticketmaster debacle. But really, all of you have helped me craft this speech today. A speech about heroism, a dominant theme in many of Taylor Swift's songs, and I see many heroes in our audience today. I see our caring and nurturing resident advisors. I see our intellectually fearless honors students. I see our hard-working scholar athletes. I see our student organization community builders. I see our gifted actors, our creative artists, musicians, and writers, our dedicated activists. I see our future teachers, business leaders, and healthcare practitioners. I see the wise faculty and staff of Arcadia University. Oh, and I see very clearly the patient, the generous, the forgiving, the nurturing, and loving families and parents of the class of 2023. Let's give them a round of applause. I hope you feel the love and support of the people around you today, the people who all along said, you can do this. As you know, Taylor Swift has worked tirelessly to empower young women, has contributed to sexual violence prevention through her advocacy, and is deeply connected to the DNA of this great university as a pioneering liberal arts college for women founded in 1853. Taylor Swift has taught us through her music that we can be the heroes of our own stories. Although heroism is often described as a battle between the hero and the villain, the most important battle is the one that happens internally. Although some of you, I have no doubt, will rescue someone from the path of an oncoming train or rush into a burning building, Arcadia is producing lifelong heroes. Researchers suggest that heroism is more than just one act. According to researchers, heroes have a few key attributes. They show concern for the well-being of others. They demonstrate cultural humility. They want to understand the perspective of others. They have useful skills and strengths. They have a strong moral compass. They are competent and confident. And heroes aren't afraid to face fear. But whether it was the first time your parents dropped you off at college, or the first apartment you moved into, or the first time you left the country for study abroad, you probably thought, I don't want to ever grow up. Heroism was probably the last thing on your mind. Taylor Swift writes, so here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tuck myself in and turn my nightlight on. Wish I'd never grown up, could still be little. Maybe you didn't want to grow up and you wanted to stay little, but you stretched yourself and you expanded your horizons. Through this journey, you have developed the attributes of a hero. You show concern for others. When we talk about showing concern for others, I think of students like Natalie Maston, who today is earning She is earning a bachelor's degree in biology with a minor in neuroscience. At Arcadia, Natalie has worked with biology professor Dr. Megan Wright on researching the impacts of ketogenic diet on nerve regeneration. Natalie interned at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia researching mild traumatic brain injury, and after graduation, plans to return to CHOP to work as a clinical research assistant in the emergency department. Her work is a great example of heroism and caring for others, especially children. I think you would all agree that our faculty are our heroes too. They have helped you navigate one of the most tumultuous times in our history. One such faculty member is Professor Angela Kachevsky. She wrote a note to her politics, government, and law graduating seniors. Let me share it with you. You are an amazing cohort and have been an inspiration this year, truly living out your shared values as you collaboratively strove to achieve excellence in your capstone project. You work so hard together, respecting and supporting each other, even practicing your capstone projects collectively late into the night. The world better get ready for all the awesome things you will do. I love you guys. You slay. Class of 23, you all slay, and we love you more than you know. Heroes also demonstrate cultural humility and want to learn and understand the perspective of others. And the Arcadia class of 2023 is replete with examples of such students. Students like Angelina Brewer, who today is earning a bachelor's degree in ceramics. She is a member of the Ojibwe tribe and spent time growing up on a reservation in Wisconsin. She incorporates her traditions in her art, which is based on the medicine wheel, the 4 directions of the wind, and the 4 seasons. She has said that there is deeper meaning to these sacred medicines than what is represented in today's society. She plans to attend the Institute of American Indian Art in New Mexico for a master's degree in ceramics before returning to her reservation as a teacher. Angelina, we thank you for your heroism. Heroes also have very useful skills and strengths, and we make it a priority at Arcadia to make sure that we help students develop the skills and strengths to maximize their potential for their professional careers. One extracurricular program that we are proud of at Arcadia is our E3 program, run by our Office of Career Development. In this program, students complete many tasks towards professional development. We have nearly 20 members of the class of 2023 that have completed this program, where they explored, engaged, and embarked toward career and professional development. A few of these E3 graduates include Jeremy Harmon, who is earning, Jeremy is earning a bachelor's degree in actuarial science. Next month, he will start a full-time role as an actuarial specialist. Jalen Robinson. Jalen is earning a dual degree in early childhood and special education with a minor in theater arts. Jalen will remain at Arcadia to become a certified reading specialist and a program specialist. And Amy Cruz. Amy is a Spanish major with a minor in public health who will be working after graduation as a team leader with Next Step AmeriCorps. Our student athletes have also developed incredible skills inside and outside the classroom. Consider Joyce Jung and Fletcher Bolda. I had the opportunity to be schooled by them on the golf course by our varsity golf athletes. Joyce will be taking a gap year next year as she prepares for medical school. As you know, Joyce is your senior class president. Fletcher will be pursuing his MBA next year at Iona while continuing his golf career there. They have learned through golf and their Arcadia experience that persistence is a skill that we must have to thrive in this world, a skill that heroes embody. And speaking of our student athletes, the seniors from our baseball team couldn't be here today because they are playing right now in the hopes of advancing to win a national championship. Yeah, let's give it up for them. They have already captured their second straight conference title, and so let's send our best vibes to the men's baseball team as they look to go deep into this tournament. And heroes, of course, have a strong moral compass, which you have developed here at Arcadia, especially in your leadership, in your work, and your commitment to justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, and in combating anti-Black racism. A prime example of this is Gabrielle Beard. Gabrielle is earning a bachelor's degree in English with a concentration in creative writing. Gabe served as secretary of the Black Awareness Society and is a peer mentor of the Black Affinity Living Learning community. Gabe has been dedicated to facilitating cultural exchange at Arcadia, as well as pushing for the inclusion of African and African American studies. Gabe plans to pursue a career in higher education to help students reach their full potential. And Gabe, when I saw you a few days ago, you told me you would do the gritty as you crossed the stage today, so we're watching. And as Arcadians, you are also competent and confident. A student that represents these qualities is Kat Carrera. Kat actually finished her degree requirements in December, but returned to campus from Virginia to walk across the stage and accept her degree in person. Kat was born in Kuwait, is earning her bachelor's degree in mathematics and computer science. Since graduating, Kat has kept herself busy. She's working on a computer programming project to help teach middle school and high school students ways to learn math. And for fun, she's directing a global team of collaborators on developing sim-related video games that have been released on a Steam platform. Competent and confident indeed. And finally, you are not afraid of adversity or failure. You are fearless. And there are so many examples of students in the class of 2023 that are fearless, that think big, that stare adversity in the face without blinking, students like Thalia Vega. Thalia attended 14 different schools, never staying more than a year while managing very difficult family circumstances. But she became a star at the Milton Hershey School, a school for children from low-income families, and she certainly has become a star at Arcadia through her leadership roles, including as a student ambassador, an IPAL leader, and being involved in AmeriCorps. Thalia is earning a bachelor's degree today in early elementary education, has grown into a fierce protector, defender, and educator of students at Lindley Academy in Philadelphia. She is exactly what we need in the school systems today. And I just learned of this beautiful story. Fearlessness has also been displayed by Julie Marr. She gave birth to a baby boy, Henry, on Capstone Day. She will be receiving today, let's give it up for her, please. But it gets better. It gets better, somehow. She's receiving the Krybel Award for maintaining a 4.0. As a diligent student, she managed to present her capstone via video. It's amazing. As Taylor Swift says, I could build a castle out of all the bricks they threw at me, and every day is like a battle, but every night with us is like a dream. Class of 2023, our Gray Towers Castle is a symbol of your resilience and your strength. Our historic castle is brought to life through your heroism now and in the future. Heroism isn't about getting everything right all of the time. It's about working to your full potential and acknowledging growth opportunities. Each of us has a superpower that we must unlock to seek positive transformation in our community and the world. Let the hero in you out and unlock the superpowers that Arcadia has helped you cultivate. We need your heroism now more than ever before. Class of 23, Taylor Swift writes, long live the walls we crashed through, how the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. You will be remembered as heroes. If you are a Taylor Swift fan, you will know what I mean when I say, welcome to your graduation era. Class of 23, congratulations.
Thank you, President Nair. One more round of applause. Good morning. I am Alex Otieno, the Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. And it is my pleasure to present an honorary doctorate of Humane Letters to our commencement speaker, Sarah M. Lomax. Ms. Lomax, for more than 30 years, you've been working tirelessly to both create and sustain media outlets for Black and brown audiences. You are the president and CEO of WURD, the only African-American-owned talk radio station in Pennsylvania. And you have transformed WURD from a legacy talk radio station to a multimedia communications company that provides original and relevant content on air, online, and through community events. In 2021, you co-founded a new company called URL Media, a network of Black and brown media organizations that share content, distribution, and revenues to increase their long-term sustainability. Before arriving at WURD Radio, you co-founded a trailblazing African-American consumer health magazine called Health Quest, total wellness for body, mind, and spirit. You are an accomplished journalist who has written for the Philadelphia Inquirer, Miami Herald, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and Essence Magazine, among other outlets. Ms. Lomax, for more than a decade, you have provided invaluable support of guidance to Arcadia faculty, Pan-African Studies programming, and Black Male Development Symposium. You have helped advance the university's vision for justice, equity, diversity and inclusion, and our combating anti-Black racism initiatives. You sit on the board of Arcadia's Board of Trustees, as well as various other boards, and you have received numerous accolades for your work. For your professional accomplishments and for your commitment to improving the educational experiences of students at Arcadia and for those of our communities, we proudly present to you this honorary doctorate of humane letters.
Wow, thank you so much. This is an incredible honor for me. And I want to say congratulations to the class of 2023. It's an honor to have the opportunity to share this milestone moment with you today. But it is a weighty task to be asked to bestow some words of wisdom designed to inspire and guide you at this pivotal juncture in your life's journey. Family and friends are gathered to encourage and embrace you. There's a palpable energy of anticipation as you step from the comfort of this beautiful campus into the relative unknown. I'm also thrilled to return to campus to see President Nair, the staff, students, and board members. I was honored to serve on Arcadia's board right before the pandemic, getting a glimpse into President Nair's ambitious plans to elevate Arcadia's mission to be an inclusive, forward-thinking liberal arts university tackling anti-Black racism in all its manifestations. This growth is so evident from the time when my mother was a student here during the Beaver College days. So before I begin, I just want to invite each of you to close your eyes just for a moment and take a breath. Be fully present to connect with this very moment. You are here and now, and this moment will never be again. So here we go. Just close your eyes and take a breath. And this is what I want to talk about today, my journey to peace and presence. When I looked up the word Arcadia, it said a place of simple pleasure and quiet, harmony with nature. My interpretation of this is peace. So how do we navigate this life with all of its bumps, bruises, unknowns, and unseens, to walk this path with grace, power, purpose, and peace, upright, strong, and emboldened? What I know is that change is the only constant. Buddhist philosophy says we have to make peace with impermanence. That is the journey: non-attachment, evolution, growth, transformation, surrender. My last several years have been hard, no two ways about it. I have encountered death, divorce, moving, and empty nesting, all while navigating the pandemic, lockdown, starting a new business, and continuing to build a very demanding old one. Through it all, I am grateful to have been able to recognize what it feels like to thrive in the midst of unbelievable turbulence, grief, and dramatic change. My sister Claire was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer on September 11th, 2019. She was my best friend, confidant, and the brilliant corporate lawyer for our family business for over 30 years. She made her transition on May 31st, 2022. The intervening 2.5 years were brutal. She went from a vibrant, cantankerous, funny, brilliant woman who spoke truth to power everywhere she went, to someone who lost everything: her mobility, her vision, and eventually her physical life. I was in awe of her because throughout her horrific cancer battle, she remained optimistic, hopeful, and in her words, grateful. Gratitude has become my practice, my way of navigating the world. I'm committed to return over and over again to what's good in every situation. I ask myself, how am I learning, growing, cultivating, despite how things show up? This isn't always easy, and to be clear, I have not mastered it. Around the same time of Claire's diagnosis, my divorce proceedings began in earnest. After 27 years of marriage, 3 almost grown sons, we decided to call it quits. With him leading the charge, I took the unwinding of almost 3 decades of marriage with as much peace, presence, and equanimity as I could muster. My daily yoga and meditation practice grounded and supported me. We were both committed to a divorce devoid of acrimony, strife, and meanness. This is one of my greatest accomplishments, a peaceful divorce, a true anomaly. While I'm still processing both of these life-changing events, losing my two closest life companions at the same time, throughout it all, I have managed to find joy and purpose amidst this pain. They say you are never given more than you can bear. For me, it's been my career that has buoyed me throughout these massive life transitions. At the same time that my personal life was cratering, my professional life was exploding in the most positive ways. In 2020, just as the pandemic emerged, WURD Radio, the Black Talk radio station my family owns and I have been running since 2010, received a major grant that I had been working on for months. We literally received almost $200,000 in one lump sum to use for anything we needed 1 week after the lockdown. The timing was what I call divine. Just as we were starting to scramble to figure out how we would navigate this unprecedented shutdown, we got a financial windfall that allowed us some runway to figure out how to pivot. This allowed us not just to survive during the pandemic, but to grow, expanding our digital offerings, launching our first ever podcast, and deepening our two-way interactive talk radio programming, which served as a lifeline to our listeners, Black Philadelphians, who were hit the hardest by COVID-19. This has led us to where we are today. This year, we are celebrating our 20th anniversary, an awesome achievement. But going back to 2020, at the height of the pandemic, opportunities continued to unfold for me. That summer, I was asked to co-lead the first Facebook Accelerator program focused on business sustainability for Black and brown media companies. This was an incredible learning opportunity for me to be able to work with dozens of BIPOC media organizations to enhance their business performance. In 2021, I launched my second media company, co-founding URL Media with Mitra Khalida, a veteran media executive. When I reflect on the founding of URL and my partnership with Mitra, I know that this work acted as my sustenance during the pandemic, a time when we all were navigating deep isolation, fear, and uncertainty. Creating something new, vibrant, and exciting offered light and energy during some of my darkest, loneliest times. We conceptualized URL as a for-profit company that would help high-performing Black and brown media organizations go from surviving to thriving. URL, which stands for Uplift, Respect, and Love, is a network of BIPOC-owned media organizations that share content, amplify each other's work, and share revenues. Only 2 years old, to our great satisfaction and surprise, we've been profitable since we started. We've grown from our inaugural 8 members to a network of 20. We will have distributed over $500,000 to our network partners by the end of 2023, and have helped several of them, including WURD, recruit excellent talent to elevate their operations. As I reflect on all of these shifts that have shaped my life over the last several years, positive and negative, I recognize that I have arrived at a place where I am free. Free to explore opportunities and possibilities previously unavailable to me as a wife, mother, and caregiver. All of these experiences have conspired to get me to where I am right here, right now, receiving this amazing honorary doctorate today, heading to Stanford in September for a journalism fellowship, and continuing to nurture 2 dynamic media organizations. I am walking into my future with all of its uncertainty, filled with strength, purpose, and gratitude. So I share my journey with you in hopes that you will know that as you walk into your future, whatever is thrown at you, you will survive and even thrive. So as I wrap up, I leave you with my prescription. I have a quote in my office that says, "Untethered from fear, everything is possible. Be fearless. Work hard, play hard. You must always seek balance in your life. Cultivate and honor your relationships and your commitments. They say life is short, but it can also be very long. The relationships you have made here at Arcadia will grow and mature as you do. You never know who will be your next boss or employee, so be kind and honorable in all your interactions. Take risks. In the words of Malcolm X, whose birthday it is today, stumbling is not falling. Be present. Create a daily practice that cultivates mindfulness and allows your mind and body to rest. Limit social media and instead binge on human connectedness. Your thoughts and words have real power. Use them wisely. Travel. There's a big, beautiful world out there. Go out and see it. I know Arcadia has an amazing travel abroad program, so I'm sure many of you have already done this. Keep going. Practice gratitude. It's the antidote to misery. And finally, I leave you with one of my favorite readings. You may have heard this passage before. It's called Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to let their light shine. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So, Arcadia class of 2023, I wish all of you a future filled with peace, courage, kindness, and the strength to step boldly into a future of limitless possibilities. Thank you so much. Good luck and congratulations.
Thank you for that address, Ms. Lomax, and for being part of our university community. We are so honored to have you here. Now we will present our faculty and student awards. Since 1987, Arcadia University has participated in the National Professor of the Year program. Arcadia remains committed to the tradition of honoring faculty members who exhibit excellence in teaching, commitment to students, and dedication to their profession, department, and the university. We are proud to announce that the 2023 recipient of the Professor of the Year Award at Arcadia is Dr. Stephen Robbins, Professor of Psychology. All right, Steve. Okay. Dr. Robbins, in your more than 25 years at Arcadia, you have collaborated with students on research in a variety of areas, including the measurement of attitudes, visual attention, non-conscious influences on behavior, the assessment of art therapy treatment efficacy, and therapy process factors. This year's Faculty Awards Committee was impressed by the wide-ranging nature of your contributions to the university, your dedication and scholarly approach to teaching, service to the institution and the profession, and the impact on and involvement with students. All were cited by your colleagues as evidence of why you are so deserving of this award. For those reasons, and for so many more, we are proud to present you with the Professor of the Year Award. Congratulations. Thank you. This is our photo moment. Great job. Our next faculty award is the Lloyd M. Abernethy Faculty Award for Outstanding Service. While acknowledging that faculty members may distinguish themselves in many ways, The criteria for the Abernathy Award for Outstanding Service highlights the areas of faculty governance and curricular development. This year's recipient has been a stellar faculty member and leader in this university community since his arrival. Dr. Christopher Varlak, Assistant Professor of English, please come to the stage. Dr. Varlak teaches undergraduate as well as graduate courses in African American literature, world literature, and creative writing. He is the recipient of the 2021 Cultural Ally Award at Arcadia, and he has also served as director of university seminars for the Arcadia undergraduate curriculum and as executive director of the Center for Anti-Racist Scholarship, Advocacy, and Action. He is director of the Pan-African Studies program and chair of the Faculty Senate Work and Welfare Committee. In the nomination form, a university community member wrote, and I quote, this is a long quote, there's a lot to say. Although Christopher has only been at Arcadia for a few short years, his impact on this institution is indelible. Christopher has exhibited leadership on councils, committees, task forces, and other faculty governance bodies, particularly with the creation of and programming for CASA. He has been involved in innovative curriculum and program development and revision, particularly through university-wide efforts to combat anti-Black racism, including the writing of grant proposals, successfully I might add, to support those efforts. He exemplifies meritorious involvement in community affairs. Christopher is an integral member of Arcadia University who is actively striving to create a more anti-racist institution and environment for all of us. I cannot think of a more deserving recipient of this award, end quote. Dr. Varlak, neither can we. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Christopher Varlak. Amazing. Thank you for being here.
Greetings, graduates, students, families, faculty, staff, and friends. I am Maya Johnson, President of the Advisory Council for the Alumni Association of Arcadia University and a proud graduate of the class of 1997. It is an honor to stand before you today. More than 2 decades ago, I was sitting right where you are, experiencing the bittersweet emotions of leaving your Arcadia family in anticipation of the bright future that awaits. Class of 2023, this is not the end. Your lifelong connection to Arcadia is just beginning. Today, you forever become alumni of Arcadia University, joining a dynamic network that is more than 36,000 Arcadians strong. Through every stage of your life, as you thrive both personally and professionally, the Alumni Association is here to ensure that you have opportunities to stay connected to your classmates, your alma mater, and that your pride for Arcadia University endures. On behalf of all of the alumni who have come before you, welcome to the alumni family, and we look forward to celebrating you as we commemorate this unforgettable occasion. The class of 2023 has made significant efforts to pay the Arcadia experience forward to the students who will come after you. I would like to thank Class President Joyce Jung, Vice President Clarissa Morgan, Treasurer Camille Bowerly, and Secretary Lisa DeSalvo for your leadership and representation of the class of 2023. This special class chose to designate their senior class gift to CASA, the Center for Anti-Racist Scholarship, Advocacy, and Action. Graduates who made a senior class gift wear a scarlet philanthropy cord today. demonstrating the beginning and a lasting commitment to their alma mater. Philanthropy is an integral part of paving the way for the future of our university. And I'm proud to share that the class of 2023 is investing in Arcadia's interdisciplinary academic center that brings together individuals from the university, community, and wider world to promote racial justice and equity. Now it is my honor to present the Alumni Association's Senior Golden Disc Award. This award recognizes a graduating senior who exemplifies the highest standards of leadership, promotes the welfare of Arcadia University, demonstrates a lasting commitment to Arcadia, and inspires the respect and admiration of their classmates. This year we had 21 deserving finalists. You can find the names of our finalists on page 19 of your commencement program. Please join me in offering our finalists a round of applause. Now it is my privilege to present the 2023 Senior Golden Disc Award to Hannah Cropper. Hannah, will you come forward? Hannah is intellectually fearless, inclusive, community-oriented, and impactful. As a biology major, she has demonstrated her ability to be an effective researcher, bold risk taker, learner, and innovator both in and out of the classroom. Over the past 4 years, she consistently modeled leadership to her peers and positively impacted student life at Arcadia as an honors program president, treasurer of student programming board, writing center consultant, learning resource network advanced tutor, biology department research assistant, member of the campus-wide enrollment advisory board, Arcadia ambassador tour guide, local EMT, and so much more. Those who nominated Hannah for this award shared that her focus on teamwork and kindness are cornerstones for all she does on the campus and in the community. Hannah's leadership in tutoring, mentoring, and enhancing college access for others defines what it means to be a Senior Golden Disc honoree and embodies what it means to leave a legacy for the next generation of students at Arcadia. Congratulations, Hannah.
Good morning again. I'm Peter Siskin, the Vice Provost here at Arcadia, and it's my pleasure to present the Ira Crable Awards for full-time and part-time study. The first one for Ira Crable Award for full-time study is awarded to the full-time undergraduate with the highest academic achievement in the last 3 years of full-time study at Arcadia. This year, we have 2 recipients for the Crable Award for full-time study. Our recipients are Julia Maurer and Brickell Remper. Would Julia and Brickell please come forward to accept their awards? I'll start with Julia. Julia is an art history and history double major with a minor in French. She has excelled in all these areas, earning a perfect GPA while also making key contributions to the Arcadia community. She founded the Art History Enthusiasts Society and served as co-president of Arcadia for the Kids and secretary for the Civic Engagement Society. Julia wants to pursue a PhD in art history, but first she plans to take a little time off to focus on her most recent project. Her son, Henry Carter Gregory, who, as President Nyer already told us, he stole the punchline, was born on Capstone Day in late April. Congratulations, Julia. Raquel Remper's GPA, also perfect, 4.00, is evidence of her drive, intelligence, and commitment. It is, however, the joy and enthusiasm on her face as she talks about her students which serves as inspiration to her peers and professors in the School of Education. Raquel has completed several courses toward Arcadia's Master of Education in Literacy Studies, which will prepare her as a certified reading specialist and program specialist, certified in support of students who are English language learners. We count the children and families she will serve as very, very lucky. Congratulations. Next, we have the Ira Crable Award for part-time study, which is presented to the part-time undergraduate with the highest academic achievement while completing at least half of their coursework at Arcadia. We have two recipients of the Crable Award for part-time study. Emily Campanelli, who is earning a bachelor's degree in education, and Asha Raman, who is earning a bachelor's degree in education. Could you please come forward if you are able? While they're walking up, we'll start with Emily. Emily pursued the pre-K to 4 part-time program for working early childhood professionals while balancing full-time work, a young family, and school responsibilities. She completed her bachelor's degree with a cumulative GPA of 4.0. And for her capstone, Emily focused on socio-emotional learning in children. She believes that social skills and emotional competencies are integral to young children's learning and set the stage for success in school and in life. Emily's goal is to pursue a master's degree and to become an elementary school teacher. Congratulations, Emily. Atia, I apologize. Atia pursued the pre-K to 4 part-time program for working early childhood professionals while balancing full-time work and family with school responsibilities also. She completed her bachelor's degree with a cumulative GPA of 4.0. Atia's passion and calling has been in working with infants and toddlers, as she believes that this is the most important developmental period and it lays a foundation for later growth and development. Atia's work as an infant toddler teacher at the Parent Infant Center located in West Philadelphia, and in her free time, she teaches Arabic to children in her neighborhood. Congratulations, Atia.
Good morning. My name is Donovan McCargo. I am the Vice President for Campus Life and Dean of Students. Before I welcome to the stage our student speaker, I would like to acknowledge 4 of your fellow classmates who have been working hard all year to be your voice. They planned multiple senior week activities, not to mention met with leadership regularly to ensure your voices were heard and your class was represented. I, of course, am talking about your class officers. Would the class of 2023 officers please stand so we can recognize you? If you had a good time this senior week, let's give them another round of applause. Thank you for all of your commitment to your fellow classmates and to Arcadia. Your hard work and dedication is very much appreciated. Each year, a student from the graduating class addresses their peers and the Arcadia faculty and staff at commencement. This year's student speaker is Alana Giles. That's right. Alana came to Arcadia from a small town outside of Chicago. She majored in politics, government, and law with a concentration in law and public policy. She plans to remain at Arcadia for the International Peace and Conflict Resolution Program to pursue a double master's degree in diplomacy. During her time at Arcadia, Alana visited 42 states and 9 countries, and she held multiple leadership positions. And in keeping with today's theme, Alana has seen Taylor Swift live 4 times. Ladies and gentlemen, our class of 2023 student speaker, Alana Giles.
Thank you, Donovan. Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and of course, my fellow classmates. I am honored to represent you, the class of 2023, as we celebrate the end of our time as undergraduates at Arcadia University. The time for us to finally win. I think President Nair and I had similar ideas when it came to writing our speeches for today, since, coincidentally, I will also be using quite a few Taylor Swift lyrics in mine. Time, a word that is so simple, yet signifies so much. Some refer to the passing of time as chapters, but I often refer to them as seasons. Seasons that seem to change faster than we can keep up with. The hard part about this is that despite our best efforts, life alters anyways. There have been seasons where I found myself bargaining to keep things or people in my life longer, but maybe they can't. Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe there's a bigger reason why my offers are refused over and over. We know we can't live in any season forever, but we also know that everything you lose is a step you take. If we could all think back to our first years on campus, I had just driven 15 hours from Illinois, and I remember feeling a few emotions. Exhausted, excited, scared, nervous, overwhelmed. What did I forget to pack? Who are my roommates going to be? What if I don't make friends? What if I don't impress my professors? What if I don't belong here? From teenagers to adults in what felt like the blink of an eye, for some of us, college was our first feeling of freedom. For me, it was the first time in a long time I had somewhere I was proud to call home. It's incredibly hard to be young in a new place, meeting so many people, trying to figure out who to be, having people tell you what to do, living in what honestly felt like a strange social experiment for the first few months. When you're young, they assume you know nothing, but we proved them wrong. We adjusted to our new lives, but it was hard. I held my new friends' hands through nights of homesickness. I saw people go through breakups and lose friends due to distance, and some feel their newfound independence in the hardest ways. Don't you wish you could go back and tell yourself what you know now? Looking out, I see people who have become pillars without whom I could not stand. The people who have invited me to their family's holiday celebrations when I didn't have anywhere to go or I couldn't afford a flight back to visit mine. The people whose laughs I could recognize anywhere. I see faces I don't know quite as well anymore due to the uncontrollable nature of time, to whom I give my love from a distance. I also see faces that I've only seen in passing or through a box on Zoom, and I cheer you on too, even if it's through a simple Instagram like. Now, I would like us to revisit a season I'm sure we remember all too well. March 2020. I can see us lost in the memory of the day we received an email extending our spring break. It was one of the first warm days we had that year, and this screen was full of people skipping classes or work or ignoring homework to enjoy the weather. I recall a silence that descended upon us, knowing our time together would be altered. This was a pivotal moment in our college experiences. Previews we were packing for were canceled, Phi-Sci students were being flown home, people were booking flights to their families, and if you're anything like me, your new home was being taken from you. Through what felt like endless breakout rooms and group chats, we assimilated to the concept of Zoom University. Thankfully, I was blessed with professors that empathized with this tumultuous transition we were going through, as they were also learning to navigate this new world with us. I would like to thank our faculty and administration for the grace that was had while handling a global pandemic at an institution that prides itself on global experiences. The emails from President Nair and Provost Rutenbeck were our lifelines to Arcadia over those months. Thank you. During this particular season, I traveled the country alone in my car, traveling 38 states and 7,000 miles, while attending my Zoom courses via a phone hotspot and sharing my experiences through a screen. To my surprise, my professors accepted my endeavors with love and even some insider tips. I quickly discovered during that season of my life that it's very easy to live life waiting for the next big thing. That milestone birthday, that next vacation, that graduation day. How many people do you know that have a countdown app on their phone? The thing about living life waiting is that while doing so, you miss out on all of the days in between, the average days, which are often the days that you will look back on the most. Running through the sprinklers on the green in the middle of the night, waking up on a warm spring morning with the sun coming through the Oak Summit windows, building snowmen in front of the castle, and sledding down hills of campus are examples that come to mind often. I recall writing in my college entrance essay, "There's usually a lack of miracles for those that wait for them, although the world does extend a hand for those willing to step forward and make their own." And that is what we have done. We have experienced ups and downs, losses and changes, but one thing remained constant. We are the graduating class of 2023. While our degrees will open many doors, it is imperative to remember that graduation is not the end goal in itself. It is instead a part of a larger journey. The beginning of this season means something different to each of us. To some, it comes as a welcome relief. To others, it is accompanied by nostalgia. If you're anything like me, you may be feeling every emotion at once. Most of us are looking into the future with excitement and perhaps some apprehension, unsure of what to do with our lives, as if there's a specific path, as if there is a right or a wrong. The Honorable Judge Sersky, one of my professors and mentors, once said, "Your degree is not only what you've learned, but who you've become while obtaining it." And as I look out at all of you, I see people who will become lawyers, writers, scientists, diplomats, actors, advocates, teachers, and researchers. Whatever we choose to do next, know we can choose to work grudgingly, or we can choose to work gracefully. You just might find out who you're supposed to be. Remember, you are defined by the things you love, not the things you hate, not the things you're afraid of, not the things that haunt you in the middle of the night. You are what you love. Life isn't often predictable, but you can't always count on the seasons fading. So, make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. Before we walk this stage, I would like to leave you with a truth universally known. Everything eventually ends. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I know I've never been fond of endings. The last day of summer, the last page of a good book, the last sip of coffee in the morning, endings are inevitable. The leaves fall, the book ends, the coffee runs out, the seasons change. Arcadia, thank you for being a solid ground for us. Beloved family and friends, thank you for your constant support and love. Esteemed faculty, thank you for all you've done and not laughing at us while we cried during office hours. You have all been a guiding light for us. Fellow graduates, I had the time of my life with you. Hold on to the memories, and they will hold on to you. Thank you and congratulations.
Wonderful speech. And now is the moment for which we have all gathered, the conferring of degrees for the class of 2023. Will the students in the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Health Sciences, the School of Education, and the School of Global Business who are eligible for baccalaureate degrees and certificates, please rise if you are able. President Nair, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have completed all the requirements for their baccalaureate degrees and certifications.
To the graduating students in the Arcadia University class of 2023, it is my honor to say that on the recommendation of the faculty, by the authority of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degree and real certificate candidates at Arcadia University your respective baccalaureate degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Good morning again. I am Alex Otieno, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Would the candidates in the College of Arts and Sciences for the following degrees please come forward as your row is called. All of the candidates may be seated. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science.
Abigail Rose Kalesar. Margaret Riley. Maya Groff. Emily Radish. Mason Cole. Olivia Ariana Allen. Brooke Garcia. Alyssa Austin. Lauren Hoops. Lauren Peterson. Alexis Steele Hackenberg. Sarah Orvis. Alexa Sauls. Mackenzie Hilligus. Roxy Iliescu. Gianna Maria Bates. Madison Hanlon Reck. Riley Bennett. Katerina Zisman. Brianna Delabashi. Anthea Zanakis. Amy Claire Gardner. Alexis Raul Columna Fuentes. Antonio Solari. Ryan Kuhn. Dylan Thomas. Joyce Jung. Parker Watson. Gabrielle Beard. Juan Colon. Amy Cruz. Madison Van Tassel. Katie Freeman. Bristol Long. Nadine Novotny. Cameron Burns. Keanu Graham. Emily Brown. Shannon Collins. Emily Lickey. Michael DiRienzo. Patrick Ensmenger. Caitlin Cole. Ashley Starkey. Shannon Shea. Riley Ratcliffe, Angela Rosenberger, Danielle Mission, Danielle Ravelli, Sophia DeMichael, Alyssa Autumn Gushka, Ileana Correa, Marie Corey, Lindsay Cuss, Akira Laban, Dara Mendez, Peyton Gindro, Jessica Lynn Hornig, Destiny God, Robert Parent, Sarah Beth O'Hagan, Christine Corridon, Megan Ka, Svea Williams, Jace Bilbro, Emily Renee Martin, Linda Ingabire, Emily Edgard, Bailey Orhosky, Ryan Robert Anderson, Samantha Sisson, Ashley McDougall, Timothy Elder, Ripken Wellickson, Jasper Boyd, Caitlin Kraus. Julia L. Moorer. Jasmine Pickett. Bridget Wheelahan. Nicole Belber. Braylee Elizabeth Keefe. Natalie Vanessa Maston. Olivia Grace Wyckoff. Francis Temesis. Leah Nisley. Julia Sigalos. Sydney Ziegler. Madison Mateo. Melody Giebert. Ari Hockaday. Abigail Worthington. Marissa Howard. Aidan Stalltrager. James Hinkle. Amadeus Soliano Coe. Julia Rocha Casimiro da Silva. Raissa Sanchis. Brianna Figueiredo. Alexandra Elizabeth Monge. Michael John Enrique Steeman. Noah Berkowitz. Christian Jaden Heigler. Jalen Redman. Lydia Ward, Grace Cosgrove, India Z. Brown, Marley Ford, Kendall McDonald Slockbauer, Andra Durgee, Kelly O'Brien, Trinity Peters, Sam Jackson, Michael Kuha, Clarissa Morgan, Caitlin Bailey, Maxwell Ari Vlam, Hannah Gale, Mika Ella Benoit, Michael Messina, Constance Schnell, Amira El Hachemi, Sarah Lipman, Olivia Lord, Jamie McVeigh, Maggie Hoffman, David Allison, Bindia Mandania, Lauren Seaman, Isabella Schwing, Haley Buckley, Xanthi Germanis, Gabrielle Summer, Lisa DeSalvo. Madeline Lynch. Kevin Patrick Foley. Sienna Nicole Armitage. Preston Roth. Thomas Bautista. Michael Lester. Jacqueline Hansen. Bridget Gerald. Cade Custer. Evan Boulay. Luke Moan. Steve Arevalo Alvarez. Benjamin Boehm. Jonathan Noble. Morgan Glista. Mary Lynch. Kylie Shea. Jacqueline Forche. Abby Margaret Finkel. Reagan May Sammons. Grace Fenner. Denise Glick. Julie Edmondson. Shannon Christie Wenzel. Morgan Tripodi. Devin Melissa Fithian. Abigail Hunsberger. Alexia Del Terrace. Jalen Watkins. Alexis Lee, Caitlin Bennett, Ariana Edwards, Bria Pygott, Jenna Pedrick, Alexon Mandak, Caroline Reikeldifer, Owen Heft, Madison Mace, Haley Kahana, Taylor Gubler, Grace Bauer, Julia Mendez, Madison Gray, Antonio Alexander Feliciano, Thomas Hoy, Claire Hamilton, Marceline Smith, Megan Airy, Sierra Pizzolio, Matthew Rorty, Renee Anthony Riggins, David Riches, Christina Modugno, Caitlin Callaghan, Alana Giles, Maria Katrina Carrera, Shira Michelle, Jessica Malinsky, Maria Jerez Morio. Hannah Cropper. Michelle Frank. Praise Joel. Noel Abraham. Kevin Abraham. Dylan Zimmerman. Jessica Lynn Smith. Irene Huang. Juliana McNamara. Grace McCahey. Sydney Blodgett. Yasmin Imani Abui. Maria Zafaran. Alexandra Maria Pipitone. Alexandra Faby. Erica Korenblit. William Haskins. Caitlin McCauley. Anna Burbidge. Rosalie Stein. Ezra Cuevas. Justice Cressley. Bryn Simon. Juliana Rado. Li Jiang. Shu Yao Kai. Yu Ying Wang. Jung Woo. Rui Chen Kong. Hao Cheng Fang. Sun Yi Jiang. Zachary Runkle. Jacob Peter Varato. Connor Wright. Matthew Brook. Sage Kalanick. Michael Giordano Jr. Patrick McCool. Joshua Baye.
Theodora Miller.
Anaya Cupe. Angelina Middle Sky Woman Brewer. Randy Uzo. Aaron O'Brien. Camille Bowerly. Rochelle Marilyn Hale. Brian Scheiblein. Molly Diane. Nina Vitek. Natalie Beller. Sophia Flint. Caitlin Dolphin. Harper Elizabeth Jones. Marcia Wambua. Dalton Smurl. Jarrett Williams. Shakaya Smith. Sydney Babylonia. Ada Gashi. Raymond Wilson. Mason Vargas. Ryan Himmons. Lizzie Woodall. Siobhan Erisman. Chloe Braden. Destiny Amara Brown. Michaela Caroline Cummer. Aaron Quinn. Liam Mellison. Jonathan Zhang. Rebecca Reyes. Tamara Grace Davis. Sarah Bowen. Mia Christensen. Danita Mapes. Isabel Manetta. Thomas Mulcahy. Roslani Lugo. Othman Zabarmawi. Ariel Matthews. Sean Rafferty. Han Yu Wang. Lin Zhu. Yuping Luo. Yujie Fan. Xing Chen. Jeremy Harmon.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good morning. Great job, Alex. That was amazing. I am Dr. Rebecca Craig, Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Would the Bachelor of Science in Public Health candidates in the College of Health Sciences please come forward?
Marina Kella. Marina Morad Ayad. Jada Starrett. Taylor Sarita Trapp. Lauren Marie Jones. Caitlin Chambers. Riley Krumenacker. Alexis Coolish. Maya Senora. Kevin Walter. Keenan Williams. Mary Teresa Rigner. Nicholas Fleming. Effie Ella Gemanis. Taylene Papazian. Jessica Wong. Sally Lynn Whittington. Ebony Jade Scott. Nikaya Mashile Douglas.
Oh, okay. Congratulations to the degree recipients in the College of Health Sciences.
Good morning. I'm John Noakes, Dean of the School of Education. Many of the students who've been preparing to become teachers for the last 4 years at Arcadia have already crossed the stage, receiving their degrees in content areas such as history, English, and fine arts. We celebrate their decision to become teachers at a time when America needs teachers more than ever. And we also celebrate the students who will be graduating today with Bachelor's of Arts degrees from the School of Education, and the students who have completed all the requirements of the real certificate. And we ask that those students, the Bachelor's of Arts in Education and the real certificate students, come forward as their rows are called.
Thalia Vega, Cassie McNabb, Sierra Marie Griffin, April Stewart, Tyler Castaro, Kyle Warnock, Jessica Law, Aaliyah L. Pulley, Jalen T. Robinson, Haley Bosso, Samantha Rodriguez, Danielle Page, Melanie Anna Day, Andrew Cambridge, Avery Jibri Gillette, Elizabeth Trinidad, Julia May Prager, Annalise Pareca, Ana Feliciano, Emily Campanelli, Renisha Langford. Nisa Jabbar Bey. Yvonne Morrison. Isatu Jallo. Megan Bryn Sui. Noelle Mullins. Raquel Remper. Allison Beadle. Grace Elizabeth Kraft. Madison Butt. Atiya Raman. Adriana Estrella Perez. Sheree Goldston.
Congratulations to the certificate recipients and the degree recipients from the School of Education.
Hello, I'm Raghu Kurtakoti, Chair of the School of Global Business. Would the candidates in the School of Global Business eligible for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please come forward when your row is called?
Shane Christopher Reckner. Samantha Harris. Victoria Grace Butterbaugh. Island Victorin. Renee Peterman Cooney. Nicholas Madera. Zachary Farino. Emin Gunaydin. Malika Tate. Amanda Thaler. Courtney Pocalis, Amadeus Cannon, Sienna Wynn, Regina Murphy, Elizabeth Wilburn, Jaden Miller, Sabina Costa, Adelaide Frost, Mariela Ramirez Perez, Gabriella Feldenzer, Abigail Searle, Tyler Davis, Zachary Schmidt, Jonas Vilas Kirsis, Holly Bookman, Mackenzie Proeto, Liren Saliaj, Fletcher Bolda, Brett Schneider, Lauren Mosu Camara, Lorenzo Marin, Brian Albertson, Shane Clinton, Justin Pasternak, Tessa Rice, Sydney Marie McGuire Dahl,
Congratulations to the graduates of the School of Global Business.
President Nair, this concludes the awarding of the undergraduate degrees. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Once again, congratulations. You may now turn your tassels from left to right. I would also like to thank our honorary degree recipient and commencement speaker, Dr. Sarah Lomax. Again, congratulate our award recipients and to stress how proud we are of this year's graduating class, students who have shown remarkable resilience, strength, vision, character, and leadership during your time at Arcadia. All right. In honor of our graduates and as a tradition instilled in Arcadia's commencement ceremonies, we ask that our audience remain at their seats as our trustees, deans, faculty, and staff recess and form an honor guard for our graduates and newest alumni of this great university. To conclude our ceremony, we have a modern rendition of the Arcadia alma mater, arranged and performed by Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement, Bridgette Bryant, and her family. Lyrics to the alma mater can be found on the last page of the commencement program. Please rise, if you are able, for the singing of our alma mater, and remain standing for our honor guard. Thank you again, and congratulations, class of 2023.